How far up are we? We might be too high. Crap. Oh, we're sinking. Could be right on the edge of something good here. 9.8. Okay, we're entering. We're gonna have to wait. Or we're gonna have to bring our periapsis down. Well, it's our periapsis now. Come on. Already leaving. Okay, so it didn't work. What else is new? Are we gonna hit the other one? Let's see. I don't think we are. Right, okay. Well, we're gonna hit the 1. So if we do a nice little burn at the periapsis. Right here. Bring down this. Oh, this is way too high, way too low. Apoapsis needs to come down. Don't want to go too low. I don't know how high any mountains are, but this should be fine. Okay, let's do that. It's just a 2.2 second burn. Meters per second burn. So we're gonna be very, very careful here. I wish I could do this a little bit faster. It taketh forever. What else is new in spaceflight? Okay. Let's have Jebediah turn retrograde, so we can do a burn here real quick. Come on. Need to follow this thing around though. Would you please let me navigate? Thank you. Okay, how do we do? Yeah, looks fine. Good to me. Okay, now. Are we gonna hit those? That is the big question. Enkidu, so great to see you. How have you been? Houston, this is Odyssey. It's good to see you again. As we're coming around the dark side of the moon. Well, actually, we are coming out of the dark side of the moon. This is it right there. This is the light side, or bright side, that's good. On the bright side, we're on the bright side. Let's warp over here and get this reading. Finally. And maybe adjust a little bit more to get this second reading. And then we're just gonna go back to Kerbin and bring this data back home because we're running low on fuel here again and again. Slowly but surely. Warp here. Right, I'm too low in an orbit to be able to travel faster, so this is gonna take a while. Let's have a quick drink here, everybody. Water is good for you. I actually wanted to get those two readings down there. But I didn't manage to. This is very low, 6.8 kilometers. Might crash into this crater here if we do that. Out of an orbit. Might be necessary to go down there and have a spaceflight or something. I'm alright, thanks. How are you? I've been doing good, thank you. We were at the Apple Store today trying to take a look at all the iMac colors, but they only have 3. So that's great. That's what the Apple Store is for, to get 3 out of 7 colors. But apparently, on the upside, I do have somebody I know over there, and they want to get me on their friends list. So apparently there's discounts for friends on at the Apple Store. Which is new to me, I didn't know that. I think it's only in-store though, so you can't transfer that discount to the online store or anything. But that's looking a gift horse in the mouth, really. Do you get a discount then? I don't know how much it is, but I think I do get a discount because what's the point of the friends list then? That's what I'm banking on. Maybe I get it for free. And the employee has to pay for it. That would be cool. Alright, we're almost there at the reading. Right, let's go back into this. Have our thing up. If I can, there it is. Pin this. Right, so it should be coming up here pretty soon. And I'm ready. We are at the desired height, or altitude. Auto-saving. That's not what I was waiting for. Come on. Don't keep me hanging there, everybody. Space people. I'm just waiting for a message here to appear. But we're entering the area of interest. Okay, it should be any second now. Come on. There. Pew. Take the crew report and keep it. Transfer it over if we can. So we can... okay, this already stores something. I have a bunch of those in there, so I should be able to... What? Collect it here then to take another reading. Okay, let's get rid of this. And try and adjust our incline a little bit to be able to hit this target as well. I think I should be able to do that if I do it here between the periapsis and the apoapsis of our orbit and do a normal burn. Alright, so let's zoom in here and just ever so slightly move it down. That should be it, maybe a little bit higher up. 7 point. Okay, our apoapsis and periapsis are still good. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's turn to our maneuver point with our vessel. So I'm kind of lost. What are you doing or trying to do? I couldn't tell you if I knew. This is all very scientific now. The point, I don't know, do you know Kerbal Space Program or is it all new to you? Basically, you're NASA and we're leaving a sector. Was I in the sector? Are you kidding me? Can I still do the reading? Okay, no. And what you're trying to do is get to other planetary objects. So you need to, first, you have a tech tree. And you get, with every mission you do, you get more science, and with science you can upgrade your tech tree and get better rockets and propulsion systems and fuel tanks and maneuver things and wings and whatnot to build up your rocket and everything. And to get to other planets, right? Because the bigger the rocket, basically, the farther you can go into space. The farthest I've been is in an orbit around the sun, which isn't... It sounds far, but it isn't. You just need to get out of orbit of Kerbin, which is basically Earth. Wait a second, I need to check if I have to do my burn yet. No. And then you're in orbit around the sun. But right now we're doing missions around the moon. So you have these... You get these instruments you can place on your rocket and your spaceship. You can read the temperature, you can read the pressure, you can collect mystery goo, which is just some other science thing. You can take a crew report, you can do EVAs, and you can build all sorts of different craft. Last time we built a satellite, which we placed into a north-south orbit around Kerbin. Is it a simulator? Sorry, basically a real-life astronaut now. Basically, yes, I could go work for NASA now. I now know what an orbit is. That should qualify me to do anything at NASA. So yeah, it's actually very... It can be kind of technical, because you need to know the mechanics of orbits and whatnot, but they do have tutorials, which we did at the very beginning of the game, to get you into the you know, get you to know the game and know what you're doing. Interplanetary travel and whatnot. So that's been pretty fun. I do enjoy it very much. It's kind of nerdy, but I love it. I don't know if it's interesting to watch, but it's interesting to play. So what we're trying to do right now, you see these purple objects on the moon? These notepad things are crew reports, so above those, or below a certain altitude, like here, 8.7 kilometers, we need to do crew reports, which is just, while you're in there, in the crew cabin up there, you just go there and go to, well, if the hitbox isn't screwing you over, you go to crew report, and you get a crew report, and you get some science for it. In this case, 0, because we already did it here. And that's what we're trying to do, as much as possible. But we also need to come back to Kerbin, to Earth, and bring all the science back, all the readings. So I need to watch my fuel, which is over here at the left. And last time we were able to get back to Kerbin with 850 meters per second, which is our fuel, back to Kerbin. So that's what I'm aiming here for. So as soon as we hit that, we're just gonna try and get back to Earth, bring back what we have, and then come back up and do the rest of the readings. So that's what's happening right now. Let's just fast forward a little bit to our burn point and adjust our orbit. Go. Oh, was that too much? Let's hope not. I think, yeah, okay, I overdid it a little bit, but let's see how we did here. Let's zoom in. We should still be hitting the target, I think. So let's warp over. It's gonna be a while till we're there. But you know what? Let's activate the thing first. Because if I biff it, I need to be able to do this very quickly. And using a mouse cursor with a controller stick is poopy. That just doesn't translate. And this is the enhanced edition for PlayStation, so I can't imagine what the unenhanced version, the original one, would have been like to play. So let's warp over there as fast as we can, which is this. Maybe get a nice look at our spaceship here, and Kerbin in the distance. At the lower right, below me here, there's Jebediah Kerbin. He's our astronaut for this mission. You get a couple because eventually they'll die if you crash into the moon like we did yesterday, or into any other planetary object, or even self-placed vehicles and vessels and satellites, or even debris. There's the surface of the moon. I always love this view. The sun. As the song goes, we had joy, we had fun, we had seasons on the moon. It doesn't rhyme, but it is a good song. Okay. Still warping. I can't take the crew report. Yeah, okay. That's good. Can't warp any faster because we're so close to the surface of the moon there. Wait. Why doesn't it show me my burn point anymore? Or my warp point, actually. What happened? This has gone bad. Let's hope we still hit the target there. Come on. Warp. Okay, let's just do it from here. It has kind of moved now. Should I readjust? Or just let it happen as it happens? This, if we were to adjust, this would be the point to do it. Maybe we try. So maybe a tiny little bit. Oh, up, right. Thing is, I can't really see the other side of our orbit, which makes it difficult to judge how far up we need to go. You know what, maybe we just leave it be where it was. If we're gonna hit it, we're gonna hit it. If we don't, we have to readjust. We still have a little bit of fuel to burn here. But I would like to get that last reading up here. It should be, I don't know, what is it called? SMVT2, which is this one. Okay. It looks kind of biffed, but the more I zoom in, the better aligned it gets. So maybe one can dream, right? I hate that I wasted so much time at the beginning of the stream trying to get into orbit, into a proper orbit from Kerbin instead of doing it just here. I think we should be hitting the target now soon. Let's see. Coming up. Come on. Pew. Okay. We did the survey. Let's keep that. Let's move it into one of our containers, which we brought for that exact purpose. If we can find an empty one. Let's get rid of this. I should have plenty of empty ones. This, for example. Boom. Okay, can I do a nice little temperature reading just to bring back more science? Aha, it's worth nothing. Okay, there's two. Didn't I have a goo canister somewhere?